So do you have a beagle who doesn't listen to you? So in this video, I'm going to address how you can get your beagle to listen to you so you can get the best of your beagle. All that and more in this video. Hello dog lover, my name is Saro. I'm a dog trainer, also coach dog owners. So you may have a beagle who doesn't listen to you. So your beagle may be going through the garbage and then you asked it to stop that behavior, it doesn't stop. Or your beagle is pulling on the leash and you're asking it to stop and it doesn't listen to you. Or it's barking at other dogs, people, other things happening, and it doesn't stop barking. And you're asking it to stop, and you're begging it, you're making deals, and it doesn't stop. Your beagle may be doing some bad behavior, some unwanted behavior, and you're trying to stop it and ask it to stop and get it to listen to you, and your beagle is just not listening. So why is that happening? So the main reason that your beagle doesn't listen to you is because you only communicate to your beagle when it's making a bad decision, when it's behaving badly, when it's doing something wrong. So what that means is you're only trying to communicate or correct your beagle when it's making mistakes. And unfortunately, that is not the right time to communicate or train or teach or ask your beagle to stop that behavior, because your beagle's mindset, your beagle's brain is in level 100 and you're trying to bring it down to 10 or 5 and get it to pay attention to you and listen to you, which in reality it won't happen. Just imagine you're watching an exciting game, for example, on TV or live, and somebody comes and tells you, I have an insurance, do you want to buy an insurance? That's not the time to focus on insurance or something other than the game, right? So your beagle's focus is just too much into that activity that it's doing. If it's in the garbage can, it's into it. Or if it's barking, it's into the barking. Or if it's pulling, it's into the pulling on the leash. It's not focused on anything else. And in that state of mind, you can't communicate or train or teach or ask your beagle to stop. That's because the only time that you try to communicate or teach your beagle something is only when they're making mistakes. So the best time to teach or correct or get your beagle to listen is when they're calm, actually. So I need you to focus on two things: prevention and then correction. Prevention and then correction. Prevention means that you need to start to develop some form of communication with your beagle. So your beagle knows what you mean when you say this word, stop it, or no, or hey. When you say those words, they don't really have any meanings to your beagle when they are reacting or they're in the act. So you need to develop a communication system between you and your beagle so your beagle knows, okay, this word means don't do it or stop it. So prevention is the key. Prevention makes you to become more in control of your beagle and help your beagle not to make mistakes. So when your beagle is in the trash or is barking or is doing some behavior, that is already too late to do anything, right? So you either have to correct or teach or train your beagle after or before that behavior happens. So when you start training your beagle and teaching and starting to develop a communication system between you and your beagle, then your beagle can understand you and you can actually clearly communicate to your beagle. Not only that, you are going to prevent your beagle from making mistakes as well. The more you work with your beagle, the more you train your beagle, the better your beagle is going to be and behave, and automatically is going to reduce the number of misbehaviors that your beagle is going to make. Where in that case, you are slowly fading out the bad behaviors of your beagle. So remember, the reason your beagle is not listening to you is not because it's trying to ignore you and it's stubborn or is not intelligent or it's not a good dog. It's because you as a dog owner, you as a beagle owner, you haven't invested enough time and effort to educate yourself and educate your Beagle to develop a communication system between you and your Beagle, so your Beagle can pay attention to you, can listen to you, and can obey you. So to make it easier for you and get you started on learning how to communicate with your Beagle easily, I have developed an 8-part video course that you can watch using this playlist, which we go through all the details that you need to know, what tools to use, what to do, how to communicate, and all the basics that you need to know how to communicate to your Beagle. So go ahead and watch that, and you will see me in that video.